Hi humans, it's Zoe Linden from Pauvre Bazan, and today we are continuing my silly little series where I am covering a synopsis of a chapter of a super duper duper helpful and awesome self-help book in 5 minutes or less. And we are continuing on with How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It is probably like one of, if not the most popular self-help books of all time. It was written in the 1930s and it is from a business context, but all of the principles in this book are basically about how to be a kinder person because everybody likes being around people who are nice, right? So, part one, chapter two is called The Big Secret of Dealing with People. And again, it's great in this book because of the fact that nothing about this is like how to manipulate people and be evil. And there is a principle at the end of every chapter. And it seems extremely rudimentary and you're like, oh yeah, well, duh. But it is the kind of thing that when it comes to actually putting it into place in your life, it takes a little bit more practice to get into the habit of it than we might think. So the principle at the end of chapter two is give honest and sincere appreciation. So again, the big secret of dealing with people is to give honest and sincere appreciation. It's that simple. So everybody wants to feel important. That's a big theme in that chapter. Like everybody wants to feel like we matter. Everybody wants to feel included. Everybody wants to feel like they bring something special and unique to this world that only they can bring. And it's really interesting how many of us, we shy away from going out of our way to say, hey, you know what? The way that you make that coffee is incredible. Or, hey, I really appreciated you taking the time to talk to me about this thing the other day. Or, I just love spending time with you. Or, hey, you're just really remarkable at that. Or, oh my God, I love your outfit so much. It just looks so great on you. You know what I mean? We really shy away from that because a lot of us, we don't want to seem like we're weird, or we don't want to seem like we're being, manipulative or unsincere, or that we are going out of our way to try to like butter somebody up for whatever we want. And I think it's interesting because of the fact that like honest and sincere appreciation, you actually don't need to ever worry about it coming across in the wrong way, as long as it's honest and sincere. Yeah, if you're going out of your way to just like try to like finesse somebody into liking you and you just like give them a bunch of really fake compliments and stuff like that, we get that as people. You know what I mean? Like it takes a lot for somebody to believe a fake compliment. We all can kind of tell when somebody is being a little bit like, okay, what do you want from me? You know what I mean? But when somebody goes out of their way to actually compliment you on something that, you take pride in, or that you feel is something that makes you special, it's not going to come across in that way at all. And actually it makes somebody feel so good when you go out of your way to notice something about them, when you take the time to actually learn somebody, you take the time to actually ask them about, what they're doing, what are they interested in, learning more about that. And then when you find out that, they've been doing something about, a project that they're working on, or they've been working out more because it's been really important to them to like build muscle mass or something, to go out of your way and be like, yeah, like, just so you know, it's really working. Or like, oh my God, that is so cool that you're doing that. I just think it's remarkable that you are really just taking the time and learning how to actually do something that you really want to do. It's just really cool to do that. And stuff like that. It's the simplest things that make people feel like they want to be around you. Like they feel like they're safe to be around you. And most of the time, it's the simplest thing, which is just acknowledging the good that they're doing and saying, yeah, you know what? That is really, really cool. And yeah, that is basically the big secret of dealing with people. It's not actually dealing with people at all. It's just learning people and having an actual interest in what people are doing and making people feel special and important, and like being around you, they feel like they're safe to be themselves. Okay, cool. I hope that you enjoyed that little episode. Hopefully it was 5 minutes or under. I just think it's a fun thing to do. Okay, cool.